All right, here we go. Another video. It is 9:26. I got till 10 o'clock to crank out these lean tips because we sold the business. The lean donut shop is changing hands and I've got very little time left to share what I've experienced. So the next thing that I'm going to share with you, I'm calling scrub the floors. A short story for you. So during the first couple weeks of a grand opening, my wife and I were here all the time. I was here about 80 hours a week. My wife was here probably another 40. Between the two of us, 120 hours. We've got 3 little kids. My oldest was 5. My youngest was like a year old. So we were giving everything that we had to try and get this place working. And it's not like I was trying to just teach a lesson or thinking that, oh, I'm gonna do this thing I read in a lean book and scrub the floors or something like that. It was just, I don't know, it's like we started in our kitchen 2 years ago, just making donuts and it blew up. But we just don't walk around with a huge ego. So it would be late, we'd be exhausted, the floors would be dirty. And whether it was my wife that was here or I was here, because it was usually just one or the other because we were taking care of the kids too, we're just grabbing a mop, grabbing a squeegee, whatever, and we're freaking scrubbing the floors. When we first started, I think we didn't even have like the scrubbing, this one. We didn't even have that one. I might have even scrubbed the floors a little bit just with a rag because we didn't even have that yet. Because it just had to get done. That was our attitude, because I wasn't gonna leave that mess for the morning shift. My wife wasn't gonna leave that mess for me because actually I did the mornings a lot and she did closing. And what happened is our employees witnessed she or I just be on our hands and knees and just doing the dirty tasks because it just had to get done. And that's kind of the most we thought about it. Well, we kind of discovered later that, you know, there's other businesses that, you know, owner operators who just don't think like that. And we heard a few comments like, oh, I don't scrub the floors. You know, like my employees do that. Or, you know, just have better things to do. It's like, you know, I'm not saying one's right or wrong, but I will say this, that it really did set a precedent for our organization. And with some employees, it was a big deal. We had to work through some behavior stuff, some performance stuff, and had conflict with some of our employees. And it's because we did stuff like that, they saw us 120 hours a week, you know, just not just working hard, but scrubbing the floors and taking out the trash and changing the fryer oil and stuff like that. That even if they were frustrated at times because it was unclear what to do and I didn't have recipes totally written out yet or clear standards, or they didn't know where to find tools and whatever it was, they saw us scrubbing the floors though. It just really leveled things out a lot. I think created a lot more mutual just respect for each other. And one employee in particular, you know, said that basically, wow, like if they're gonna put that much into this, then I'm gonna give it a little bit more too. So there's something to be said about, you know, whatever responsibility that you have, whatever level of leadership or, you know, that you may have, whatever the title is, of, you know, respecting the place where the work gets done and taking care of people and doing the dirty jobs, not because you're just trying to check a box, like, okay, I did it. But to have the heart and disposition to do those sorts of things. That went really far for us at the beginning. I think for our team, for forming the team.